Okay, this is a strength class. The whole class is all about strength. All you need is your yoga mat. I will be switching side to side so I don't hit the wall, and we will take quick wrist breaks because you will need them. Come into quadruped, spread the fingers, and circle your torso around the wrists. Keep a flat back and reverse the circles. Slowly come back to center. Step your right foot out to the side. Right arm to the sky. Stay in this twist. Curl your left toes and reach and kick. And thread back through into Vashisthasana variation. And reach, kick, thread back through, and reach, kick, thread back through. Stay here. Make sure you're long enough. Keep pushing. Lifting, and now go into wild thing. Step the foot behind you, lift the hips, lift the chest, and look at your thumb. Pivot to plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Stay in your downward facing dog for a moment. And I'm gonna quickly switch sides. Okay, lower down onto your knees, come back to quadruped. Step your left foot out to the side, twist the left arm to the sky, and now curl the right toes, lift the knee, and kick, reach for the foot, and then extend. And kick, reach for the foot, extend, and kick, and extend. Let's do one more. Kick, and extend, into your side vashi, your side plank. Now keep this position and go into your wild thing. Lift the hips and look at your thumb. Look down, pivot to plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Lower down onto your knees and shake out your wrists. Okay, we're gonna get the side hips, glutes for a moment because it can help with the other poses. So come into quadruped, bring your knees together and feet wide. Curl your toes and start to push and lift the knees wide and shift into malasana. Can you get your spine tall? Shift forward, knees together. Keep the toes curled. You're using your toes and push knees wide. Shift forward, knees together. And push, knees wide. Can you keep sitting up a little bit taller? Activate those side glutes. And last one, knees together. Push, feet wide, knees wide. And now come back down. Bring the knees back underneath your hips. Curl the toes and prepare for downward facing dog. Now stay here for a moment and just pivot the hips and feet side to side. Stretch it out, the side glutes, side waist, all the way up to your armpit. Now look forward and hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, circle up, look up, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Let go of your head. And now take your left leg to the sky, bend the knee, and take your right palm to the foot. Hold on to the foot. Keep looking down. Try not to lift your head. You can bend the left elbow. Now bend the right knee. Start to look forward. Move the leg out to the side. Left arm out to the side. Coming into a side pistol. Chest is reaching forward. Lower the butt down. Bend the knee for a moment. Feet are dorsiflexed. Straighten the legs and bend. So you're balancing and straighten and bend, straighten and bend. Now from here, keep the knees stacked and fold into Gomukhasana. Cow-faced pose legs. So it's really important to try and keep the knees stacked. It can change. It'll change for me as well from one side to the other, but you really want to feel that opening in the side glutes. Okay. Draw your torso upright, dorsiflex the feet, lean back, straighten the legs, and now slowly let go, uncross, Plantar flex the feet, straddle. So you're balancing, place your palms on the calves. Keep that straddle. And now with control, slowly lower and fold. Now I'm not asking you to go all the way to the floor and do pancake. You totally can. Keep your kneecaps facing the sky. You're hinging from the hips. You're lengthening your lower back. And you can reach your arms forward for a little bit more support. Keep the plantar flexion in the feet. Energy reaching out. And now slowly slide the palms back. Place the palms underneath the knees. Bend. Cross the ankles. Just remember which one you crossed. Reach the arms forward. Push down and stand up. Uncross. Circle up. And exhale, fold. And I'm just gonna come over to the other side so I can get it without hitting the wall. Okay, so now take your right leg to the sky, bend the knee, left palm to the foot. Slowly start to bend and reach the right arm out, coming into that side pistol. Reach your chest forward so you lengthen your spine, lower the butt down, bend the knee, and then try your best to stack the knees, balancing. Keep the chest lifted and straighten. And bend and straighten and bend, straighten, bend. Keep the bend and do your best to stack the legs, hinge from the hip and fold. Keep the feet active and also get into that side glute. Back of the neck long. Stay with your breath. Okay, slowly draw yourself upright. Hold on to the feet. Balance again, straighten the legs. Keep the chest lifted. Let go, hold on. See if you can straighten any more. Plantar flex. Go into the straddle. Keep your chest lifted. And now hold on to the calves. And slowing control, lower down and hinge from the hip. And you can play with going a little bit deeper, but don't overly force it. Activate the legs, the side glutes, hinge from the hip, kneecaps facing the sky. And now slowly draw your torso upright. Place the palms to the back of the knees, bend the knees. Cross the ankles, switch the crossing, place the feet down, reach the arms forward, stand all the way up, reach up, unwind. And I'm gonna turn back to the front of the mat. Inhale, circle up, exhale, fold, and make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, the foot between the palms. Now make sure you're at the back of the mat. You'll see why in a moment. Okay, twist left arm to the sky. Look up. Bring the left palm down. And now pivot to the side of the mat. You're going to keep your heel lifted, and that's going to help. And I really want you to work the feet too. Okay, so try and be in this side position. I recommend your right palm behind the leg for more support as you side bend. Do the best to side bend. Slowly pivot forward. Make sure you're at the back of the mat. Left knee down, chin and chest to the floor. Right leg lifts. Lower the right foot down. Push, straighten the legs, slide back. Interlace the fingers. Overhead, can make the feet wider, and energetically pull that left hip back, right hip forward. Now squeeze the legs toward each other, strong legs, and feel like someone's pulling you all the way up to stand, squeezing the glutes, lifting the chest, feeling that support of your right leg. Slowly draw your torso upright, step forward, inhale, circle up, and exhale, fold. And I'm going to turn around again. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale the foot between the palms. Twist right arm to the sky. Right palm inside the foot, pivot to that Skandasana variation, and make sure you have more space at the front, the short end of your mat. Okay, now, palm outside the leg, keep the heel lifted, and this side is definitely different to balance. See what it is for you. Side bend, strong legs, balancing, and now pivot forward, lower the knee down, and lift the left leg, straighten the leg, chin and chest to the mat, lower the foot down, push back, slide the palms, straighten the legs, really pull that right hip back, interlace the fingers the awkward way, fold, let your head go, and slowly draw yourself all the way up to stand. Feel like something's pulling you all the way into that back bend. Lift your heart and chest. Draw your torso upright and step forward. Circle the arms up. Exhale, fold. Step back into downward facing dog. Inhale to plank, and slowing control, lower chest and hips at the same time. And then push up, curl your toes, come to sit. We're just gonna take care of the wrists. Back of the palms together, elbows to the mat. Hopefully, you got your heart rate up. You felt a whole bunch of strength in every pose, engagement in every pose. And this class is meant to do a few rounds, at least 2 rounds. So you can do this whole thing over again, okay? Keep drawing the elbows to the floor, relax your shoulders. This is a great wrist stretch. Shake it out. So if you like this class, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe. You can share it as well. Comment below so I can make more classes and offer you more opportunities to build your strength and your mobility at the same time. I'll see you next time.